Hey there, this is Daniel Johnson Jr. coming to you from beautiful Cincinnati, Ohio. It is Saturday, November 7th, 2009. This is the 7th day of National Podcasters Post Month, and I'm here doing video updates where I practice answering typical job interview questions. I've been doing that, and I'll be doing that for the entire month over at GetThatJobOnline.com. If you have any questions for me that you'd like for me to try to answer, any comments, feedback, you can send them to me via email if you'd like, Daniel at GetThatJobOnline.com, or you can go over to GetThatJobOnline.com/contact and you can leave a message for me there. You can leave it directly on the post for this particular post, or send me a reply. Do a reply video over at YouTube. These are being cross-posted over to YouTube and as well as over to Facebook. The feedback I've been getting so far this week has been really positive. It seems like this is something that you all are finding very useful, getting a lot of questions, and hopefully I can go through a lot of them. Some of them I don't readily know how the best way to answer a question is, so I'm having to do some research on these myself. And let's take a quick look at the question for today, November 7, 2009, is why did you leave your last job? Well, sometimes, and a lot of this is going to depend on your personal situation, obviously. And I think that, if you, in some cases, maybe you moved to a different city, then that's why you left your one job. And so that may be an easy out way to answer this particular question. You might also use this question as a chance to show your ambition for growth and wanting to, and then talk about how the job that you're interviewing really better aligns with your skills and strengths and talents and your career ambitions. That's one way. I've actually interviewed somebody for HowIGotMyJob.com, and they were making kind of a career move from one position to another, and they were able to talk a little bit more about that there. But and of course, for a lot of people right now that are out of work because they were laid off, we talked a little bit about that. I think the big key for all of this is to remain positive, and it's especially hard when you've been laid off to really, or let go for whatever reason, to maintain a positive attitude. But that's really the big thing about all of this, is to maintain a positive attitude. So, how would I answer this question? Well, back in June of this year, I was laid off from the company that I had been working for about 4 years, and they just had been going through some tough times and had to let go of a bunch of staff. And that's what happened with me. So I'm looking for my next place to land. That's how I would answer that question for myself. Just keep it positive. Hopefully this is helpful to you. Again, Daniel at GetThatJobOnline.com, GetThatJobOnline.com/contact. If you are interested in learning more about me and following me personally, kind of all the other things that I'm doing, you can head over to DanielJohnsonJr.com. Yeah, I did mention HowIGotMyJob.com, so do check that out. So again, until tomorrow, Daniel Johnson Jr. saying, make it a great day. So what day is today? Today is it's the 7th. The 7th. Okay. All right. Start back over.